How's it feel to be living in the 31st best city in America?
Number 31?
Yeah, that's right.
Which one? Minneapolis or
Plymouth.
St. Louis? Oh, Plymouth.
Yeah, man.
Plymouth is 31 in the country?
The U.S. News and World Report's annual list of the best places to live in the United States is out. And Plymouth is number 31. That's down from, I believe, 17 or something like that last year.
Well, that's because Sauce just moved in.
That's what I'm saying. What'd you do?
Yeah.
It was way better before Sauce was
I
there.
would assume, yeah.
Oh, dude, it was peaceful.
Plymouth is sweet.
Yeah. Welcome aboard.
It's a great spot.
Let's see. Here are the cities that made the list from Minnesota. Plymouth at 31. Maple Grove at 54. Eden Prairie at 81. Woodbury at 112. Eagan at 134. Rochester at 138. Blaine at 198. Blaine.
Belize.
And Mankato at 209. And then they have the top 15 best places to live in Minnesota. So as you can imagine, Plymouth is number one because they.
Wait, hang on. Before we move on to that, because I want to hear this list too.
Yeah.
Back up for a second.
Yeah.
Can you go through those in the top, let's say 200 again? One of them was 209. Go through them again quickly.
So Plymouth, Maple Grove.
Yep, that's 2.
And then Eden Prairie.
Yep.
Woodbury.
Yep.
Eagan.
Yep.
Rochester.
Yep.
Blaine.
So 7.
Yeah.
All right. So in the top 200, if all states are equal, we should have 4.
Right.
Right? We should have 4 in the top 200.
Sure.
We have 7.
That's right.
Yeah, well done.
So we're way ahead of the curve.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
we are abnormally more popular than the average state.
Or
That's
more
important.
livable, yeah.
Right. No, my guess is a lot of those like small states, Rhode Island doesn't have 4 cities in the top
I
200.
don't think there's 4 cities,
Right. So they're falling. Right.
I've never been.
I don't think you're missing much.
Hawks been, right? Isn't that where you guys
My
land
girls went
for-
there last year. They were mostly disappointed. Remember, I claimed they got
yeah.
Instagrammed
Yeah.
because they had all these different Instagram pictures that made it look super beautiful and super fun, and they went there like, this is depressing.
Yeah.
So they made the most out of it, but they were not big fans of Providence, Rhode Island.
Isn't that where you guys fly in when you play the Pats?
It might
Didn't
be.
Lieber say that the other
You
day?
guys don't fly into Boston?
I thought we flew into Boston. I can't remember.
Oh.
Anyway,
I'm
all right,
pretty
so-
sure we flew into Boston.
So top cities in Minnesota, go.
yeah, so again, it goes like Plymouth, Maple Grove. then
Which is almost the same city.
Yeah.
If you live in Plymouth,
Yeah.
it's in Maple Grove. It feels like the same city. Like the city line is irrelevant. It's just one big city.
Yeah.
Right.
Then Eden Prairie, then Woodbury, then Eagan, then Rochester, then Blaine, then Mankato. Coming in at 9 is kind of a shocker. No offense, everybody. Brooklyn Park.
No offense, everybody. I thought you were going to say Newport. No
No.
offense, but Newport.
Bloomington, number 10. Duluth at number 11. I love Duluth, man.
Yeah, Duluth, Wales.
Coon Rapids, number 12. Burnsville at 13. Then St. Paul at 14 and Minneapolis at 15.
Where's Minnetonka, Saucy?
Yeah, no kidding.
No
I
love
don't
for
care about
Minnetonka.
Minnetonka anymore.
What about Edina?
I don't care about that anymore.
So you've moved on from both.
Yeah.
And now you are living in the number 1 city in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Did you move there specifically for that reason?
Just to be a status symbol.
We're number 1.
Just
I mean,
to say that
that's-
you live in the number 1 city.
That's most of the things I do is for attention.
I drove by, was that a high school the other day?
Yeah.
Yep.
Could it be any bigger?
No, it's a
It's
college
getting-
campus.
It gets
Isn't it
bigger,
getting
bigger,
larger
bigger, bigger.
too?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Larry's getting larger.
Yep.
I can't believe it looks like a college campus.
It essentially is.
Yeah. That's where Lou Dog will go.
Yeah, Bailey's orientation, I legitimately got disoriented and didn't know which direction I was facing. That
'cause you
school
were
is
on meth.
gigantic.
Yeah.
God, I wish.
Well, that's
What?
good.
You wish. No one's ever, other than meth addicts, no one's ever
Everybody
wished
does.
to be
Yeah,
on
sure,
meth.
Sure.
I don't know if that's true.
What'd you say, Zacko?
Listen, it's a good thing, that kids are going to college campus for high school. That's awesome.
Get some ready.
This seems sarcastic.
Yeah,
It
he's
seemed like
being
that,
very
didn't it?
sarcastic, yeah.
You got a problem.
Yeah.
Should we do some sports?
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
cool.
do some
All right,
sports.
good.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip. Brought to you by the St. Paul Saints.
Hey, thanks, St. Paul
Thank you,
Saints.
Saints.
Yeah,
Don't
thank
forget
you.
Military Appreciation Night tonight. Let's go.
All right, game 2 goes the way of the Oklahoma City Thunder, 122-113 over the San Antonio Spurs. That series now even up at 1 apiece. SGA was fantastic. We mentioned the injuries that the Thunder lost Williams. The Spurs lost Harper. So I think that's going to be the story for game 3 is does San Antonio get De'Aaron Fox back? Do they get Dylan Harper back? He's getting an MRI. That's not good, right? Even if it's a good case scenario. If you're getting an MRI, you're probably not even close to playing for Game 3, so that's disheartening because that kid's playing unbelievably well for whatever he is, 20 years old. The backups in Game 1, like Alex Caruso stole the show for Oklahoma City and almost won him the game. Last night it was more about Hartenstein and Jared McCain.
Yeah.
But then you had SGA playing at an MVP level too, right? So they had
He falls down a lot.
He sure does. He really, really does. But either team can win this series.
Man.
They both look like they're the two best teams in the NBA. It's going to be a battle. Game 3, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Right? Friday in San Antonio.
Well said.
Oh, thanks, man. That was Cory, though.
Chet played way better in Game 2 than he did in Game 1. Again, Wemby was good in Game 2. Not as dominant as he was in Game 1.
San Antonio was a 1.5 point favorite on.
That feels about right.
Tomorrow,
Feels like it should be neck and neck.
I'll take the Thunder. Anybody want action?
Remember when you said they were going to get swept after Game 1?
You said it.
Nobody swings with a pendulum in sports more than you.
Yeah, correct.
Because you bet on the Thunder before the series started. You bet with Chris.
I did?
You did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I took the Thunder. Yeah.
Then after the Spurs won in double overtime in Game 1, you said the Spurs would sweep.
Certainly
And
not.
now it's
Well,
even.
that lady told me
and
no.
now it's even at 1, and now you're like, Thunder are going to win.
No, tomorrow, I mean. They're going to win tomorrow.
Okay.
You want action?
You said they were going to get swept a day ago.
Yeah, I've said a lot of things, man. Relax.
You really have.
You've pointed all the negative things I've ever set out.
It's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
Anybody want the action?
No, I'm done with sports betting.
How's Eddie?
No thanks.
You'll be watching it, though.
Of course, obviously.
Yeah.
I will be. I'm cheering for Lou, man. Let's go.
My son?
No, my dad. Not your son. Although I hope it. I honestly wish the best for Lou because he's adorable.
Thank you.
I hope he grows up to be the best sports bettor that's ever lived.
How great would that be?
Be the best.
Yeah.
Like Robert De Niro in Casino.
His Uncle Hockey'd be real proud.
Like Matthew McConaughey in Two for the Money.
There's Uncle Hockey 20 years from now. He's now a lady.
Trying to think of other movies that have sports gamblers in it. Two for the Money for sure. Again,
that's not very good, right? Is that with McConaughey?
Yeah, it's based on a true story.
Isn't the
Brandon Lang?
How do you know that? How do you know that?
Here's a scene from it.
Oh.
I am stuck in a pair of handcuffs.
Yeah, that was
that's him.
Yep.
Yeah, that was Pacino and Rene Russo.
Oh.
Do you have any more audio from it?
Oh, my word.
Oh, is that when he won the bet?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But it's hard to make sports betting an interesting movie. That's why I think for Casino, they immediately turned him into just a casino mogul and had Joe Pesci killing people.
Yeah.
Because you can't watch a guy bet on sports for 3 hours.
It's a good film, though, man. Is it an Oliver Stone movie?
It's Scorsese.
Oh, yeah.
Scorsese, man.
Yeah. I love that movie.
Me too.
You sure do. Speaking of the Spurs, Wemby and the Spurs are going to face the Pelicans in Paris on January 14th. And then 3 days later, on January 17th, they will be in Manchester, England. So Pelicans.
What's up?
Oh, there they go.
Pelicans and Spurs going international early 2027. Don't forget the NFL will be in Paris October 25th with the Saints and the Steelers.
Yeah. What's up?
There's
Zach
that
gets
guy
it.
again.
That was the game that we had our fingers crossed that the Vikings might go to Paris, right, to take on the Saints. That was possible, at least. Back to the NBA, though, for a second. Paris and Manchester are both cities that potentially could host teams in NBA Europe, which is a league that might start as early as fall of 2027. So this is another, science experiment. Let's obviously Wemby is going to be huge in Paris. That game will be a massive success. But then they play a game in Manchester, England. That's early 2027.
Sweet, man.
Yeah, think of how much easier it is to travel internationally as an NBA team compared to an NFL team.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Just don't forget the jerseys.
Yeah.
You guys want us to bring our own basketballs?
Right,
No,
that could
you
be-
got them?
right.
Okay, cool.
You could have them just put it in their carry-on.
And you're flying with like 15 people.
Right.
Yeah.
NFL is like a gigantic
Yeah, they
logistical
take
nightmare.
6 planes.
Right,
Yeah.
and it takes months of planning to figure it out. In the NBA, it's like, should we just see what's going on in like Trivago?
Yeah.
Is there a last-second deal? We could just
Yeah.
throw all the jerseys in Wemby's duffel bag, and we'll be there at 7 o'clock, and we'll play at 7:30. Piece of cake. Anyway, Vegas 4-2 over the Avs. They win Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals in the NHL. Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals starts tonight. Montreal at Carolina. And we mentioned it earlier, but this is the longest layoff in between playoff series in the NHL in 107 years. The Carolina Hurricanes haven't played since May 9th. Today is May 21st.
Speaking of layoffs, they want to talk to you after the show down the hall. Sauce.
Well, that's not funny.
Hey, Maxo!
I don't want to lose my job.
Well, you'll know where it's at. You just won't come here anymore.
Yeah, you'll get to hear other people sit in that chair.
I'd never listen again.
Oh,
Really?
100%.
You would never listen again?
Never.
Not once?
No, I'd be too hard. And it'd be tough to listen
You'd
to.
be too hard?
Yeah. Be tough to. I couldn't do it.
Really?
No.
These are some of your best friends.
Yeah, I couldn't listen to it. I'd be too crushed. I'd be way too crushed.
If we had Dave Matthews play initials, you wouldn't tune in to see how he did?
I'd tune in for that. No, it'd be too hard. I'd miss you guys. It would be awful. The day I lose this job will be the worst day of my life. So keep that in mind, Chad.
Yeah. Like Chad can stop it.
Well said.
Man, that's too bad. Thursday, May 21st of 2026 is going to be the worst day of your life.
Yep, it's too bad.
I'm getting canned today.
He wants to see you at 9, yeah. Yep.
He's not here.
Oh, yeah.
He's here.
He's here.
Taking 3 hours to get in the office.
No, he's getting ready to be on a table on his stomach today.
Tommy, relax.
Is that right?
Oh, no.
Got a
Is he having surgery?
camera being put in a...
Oh, is he getting some butt stuff?
Oh, yeah.
What do you call that?
Colon...
Yeah, colonoscopy.
Oscopy.
That's it, really?
We have that for you at 10 o'clock at KFAN.com/watch.
Oh, he's doing it live?
Yeah.
Sauce,
Good
what do
idea.
you see every time that you see a very small camera?
That should be in my butt.
Yep, you do say that.
Headlines is next. Maxo's here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan. $1,000! The Fan, along with BigDeck.com, want to help you win one.
KFAN welcomes some great shows to Treasure Island in the next year. Gabriel Iglesias on July 31st, and Joe Bonamassa, is that what it is, Hawk? Bonamassa
Yep.
on August 15th. Snoop Dogg, September 5th. All the details at KFAN.com. Keyword calendar.
You got that right. Power Trip Morning Show here. We're our final segment. My main man, Max, is behind me back there. Hi, Maxo.
Hey, guys.
How's your face, bud? How you doing?
Maxu!
I'm in hell. How are you guys?
Now you
I'm
getting any better?
kicking it, man.
No, I got another month. They
Oh, a
said.
month?
Yeah, another month.
Hey, I can
Got
cheer you up,
extended.
Maxo.
Oh, yeah?
You know who's coming to town in November?
Who's that?
Fetty Wap.
Oh, I mean, hopefully my jaw's fixed by then. Who knows? They'll push it back. But
That's
Fetty,
right.
he's only got one eye.
Yeah.
So we're on the same page. Yeah.
We have to go.
He's out of jail
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
again?
Yeah.
Why's he
Hell
only
yeah.
got one eye? What happened?
I actually don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, yeah.
I think it might just be for street cred. He might have just took it out himself.
Yeah. He has absolute slappers.
Just bangers. Only bangers.
Yeah.
Is he cheeked up?
17? No, he's a guy.
Oh.
I mean, he might be. I don't know.
I thought cheeked up was a good thing. It's not?
Not for, I mean, I wouldn't know.
Okay.
It
Ask
could be
Tommy.
a good thing for a dude.
I don't know.
Ask Tommy.
Cheeked up and cheeks, there's a fine line.
Okay.
Cheeks is like
Yeah,
not
vertical
good.
one.
Oh, I see. Got it.
But cheeked up is very positive.
Got it. Cory, I have a couple things for you, if you don't mind, before you jump into your bit.
Sure.
Do you mind? I want to mention again, because they are a fine sponsor of this radio station. Tonight is the home opener for the Minnesota Aurora. Tonight, 7 p.m., down at TCO Stadium out there. So get on down, support Minnesota Aurora. That'll be fun. Number two, I wanted to mention this as well. The gentleman who shot at the plane,
Yeah.
the fireman plane, where they were trying to put out the fire.
Yep.
Listen to this. A man is facing assault charges after he allegedly shot at an aircraft that was responding to wildfires in northern Minnesota, claiming he was hunting crows at the time. Daniel Pettit, 48 of Orr, is accused of striking the aircraft on Friday afternoon while it was conducting wildfire suppression activities. After returning to the Range Regional Airport in Hibbing after conducting dozens of water drops, the plane's pilot noticed that there was damage to the aircraft's rudder. The pilot told authorities he had descended to scoop water from Jostad Lake when he heard a pop sound. Thought it may have been a bird strike or a noise from flying through the lead plane's wake. There were no issues with the plane, thankfully. So the pilot continued his mission. It was only after landing he noticed that he had been shot, I should say. Based on the location of the shooting, a police investigator suspected Pettit may have been involved. So they must have known. You know what I mean? Yeah.
They're familiar with his work.
Yeah. Right. Because he had been annoyed with float planes flying over a home over his home in 2024. Detectives also spoke with several nearby residents who reported hearing multiple bangs during the time of the reported shooting. Pettit was taken into custody, voluntarily spoke with police. He said he was crow hunting on Friday and had seen on the news that he may have hit an airplane. He also said he believed that it was against FAA regulation to fly below 500 feet of a residential home, but he had video of the plane flying right above the roof of his home. Pettit said he probably fired at the planes more than 5 times, but he did not fire his gun when he could see them.
What?
He said, again, he probably fired at the planes more than 5 times, but he did not fire his gun when he could see them. I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
He went on to say, if I accidentally hit him while I was crow hunting, too bad. He endangered my life. I decided to go outside and crow hunt. Did I aim and try to shoot the plane? Nope, I didn't.
But he has complained in the past about float planes.
Yeah.
It's hard to say complete accident when you've made it clear to authorities you hate that the planes fly over the top of your house, which this isn't like...
They're not joyriding.
Exactly. It's not skydivers.
Right.
They're just... No. They're landing and getting water, not landing. They're scooping up water.
Right. Trying to keep
stop
your home from burning down.
And he's like, nah, it's too close to my house.
It's a weird thing to hate.
And you don't
Wait till
own
the
the
fire's
sky
too close.
above your house.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway.
He seems fun. How old did you say he was?
46, I think is what I said.
48. The
48.
picture?
Thank you.
He does not look 48.
Way older or way younger?
Way older. He looks like he's in his 70s.
He will shoot you.
He's haggard?
Yeah.
He will shoot you.
Let's see this son of a bitch. Let me see what his name. What did you say? Daniel Pettit? Is that what you said?
Yeah, P-E-T-T, I think.
He's Andy's brother.
Really?
Yeah.
My good friend Andy?
No, Andy Pettit.
No, I got it.
Oh, that does not look like a guy that's essentially my age.
Yep.
Man, I feel great about myself. I'm 46. He's 48.
He will shoot you.
He looks 105.
How dare you?
Are you
for
dating
one,
him?
Mr. Pettit, I think you look great, sir.
He looks like if you asked AI to make a photo of George Carlin.
Yeah. Yes.
I think
well
he looks
said.
great.
I mean, it's close.
For the record, he looks fantastic to me. In case I'm playing in that area anytime soon.
I don't think he listens to radio stations.
Oh, I think he's hearing radio signals right now.
I think he listens to ham radio.
I think you eat ham radios.
The Half-Ass Morning Show? Why would you ever
what are you doing?
promote their show?
What are you doing?
Me?
You just said ham radio, the Half-Ass Morning Show.
That's right.
It's hams.
I'm playing
what are you doing?
in Randy Shaver's golf tournament.
Yeah.
We're all one big family.
Why would you sit here and talk about how nice Nick is, how nice Josh is, how we've known Dana forever? Like, why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
I meant like ham radio is in like old school
half-assed mornings.
God, how good would a ham and cheese omelet be right now?
100 out of 100.
Thank you.
It's all right, though. 93X is technically like a partner of ours. They're on the iHeartRadio app. We're teammates.
Love those guys.
Yeah, those guys are great.
Let's have some fun.
That's what I'm saying, but you brought them up.
Pump up the jams.
We're teammates. They're on the app, you know?
Yeah, okay.
What do you
Why are
think
you mad at me?
I'm not mad at you.
Why do you
Sounds
think,
like it.
You
what do
brought up a
think
teammate.
What do you think the Long Island Lolita's up to these days?
Who?
Amy Fisher.
Yeah. It was on this date in 1992 that Amy Fisher was arrested for shooting Mary Jo Buttafuoco
What a name.
on her front porch in Massapequa.
Do you think if Joey Buttafuoco's last name was not Buttafuoco, if it was just like Joey Thompson,
No one would care.
that story would have died out so
Yes.
much faster. But
Buttafuoco.
but that was like a punchline in the 90s. Everybody used that name as a joke.
Buttafuoco was said a lot. In the
A ton.
Yeah, a ton. Everybody.
But even Beavis, right?
Yeah.
Buttafuoco.
Yeah, he loves that. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I just, it would have been a story, but I think if his name was Joey Thompson, I think it would have gone away much faster.
So this story has nothing to do with anything, but you mentioned Beavis. Yesterday, I was feeding my kid lunch, and he pulled his shirt up over his head.
To look like Cornholio.
And I just started saying, I am the great Cornholio. And then I showed him, a 1.5-year-old, that, and he giggled at it. He thought it was funny. So he likes Beavis and Butthead.
He wrote me a note.
My son?
Yeah.
I didn't know he wrote.
Yeah, he can't say a lot of words yet, but he's a good writer.
Yeah.
He said, tell my dad I couldn't look at him and eat.
Oh, buddy. Yeah. It's over for me. I'm ugly. I'm real ugly. I saw myself in the mirror this morning. I'm hideous.
It's not true.
Thanks,
You're not.
Maxo. See, I just needed Maxo.
Yeah.
He didn't say it with a lot of confidence. He whispered
Well,
it.
he can't.
You're pretty cheeked up.
Oh, thanks, Zacho.
I think. I don't know what that
Pretty
means.
tired.
Did you honestly have a moment in the mirror this morning, or was that just
Yeah,
sarcastic?
I have one every morning. Yeah.
But I'm saying, did you really have a dreadful,
Yeah.
oh boy,
Yeah.
this is going the wrong
Well,
way?
your
Every
first
time I
mistake
see
was
my
having a
reflection.
mirror.
Yeah, why do you have a mirror?
Well, it's the bathroom.
You don't have to look. This isn't Candyman.
Right.
That movie, when it came out, terrifying. You go back and watch it now, it's awful. A lot of those scary movies in the 80s and 90s, at the time, I was terrified of. I had real bad anxiety about scary movies. Now you go back and watch them. Children of the Corn is one of the worst films ever put out.
Yeah.
The Child Play movies are horrible.
The what?
The Chucky movies.
Oh,
Chucky.
yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
The first Halloween's scary. The rest of them are just dumb. Although entertaining. Jason Voorhees, not scary.
Was there any chance that you, as a kid, thought Children of the Corn was just going to be about kids getting to eat as much corn as possible, and you were
Yeah. You thought it was like
super pumped that it was a
greatest ever.
documentary?
But like the
how
first
do I get to
time-
have that much
Sweet.
corn?
I saw that movie. I was terrified of it. Scared me to death.
Yeah.
Went back and watched it like 7 years later. It's legitimately one of the worst movies ever made.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, cheesy 80 horror movies.
Oh, whoa.
Horror movies normally don't hold up. Most of them don't.
What's the famous
Emmanuel.
line from that movie, Hawk?
Which one?
From
Oh,
Children of the Corn?
They want you to Malachi.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty terrifying.
Yeah, it's terrifying, but then you realize it's horrible.
Okay.
All right, well, Widow's Bay on Apple TV is not horrible. It's really well done.
All right, I'll watch
What
it.
about Widow's Peak on Sauce's forehead?
I don't have that anymore.
That's why Louis puts the shirt over his head so he doesn't have to see it.
And he's the great Cornholio.
Yeah.
And
He sure
probably
is.
needs teepee for his bunghole.
Sure.
Now it's time for
I'm sorry.
headlines.
Well, not yet. He's still in diapers.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got to get cleaned up, man.
Right.
You know, I
Brought to you by All
just got
Around.
an email from your wife.
Oh, well, she's on the road. What'd
yeah,
she say?
Yeah, she shouldn't be typing but she did. She said, tell Sauce that I hope someday to live at a place called Widow's Peak.
Why?
I'm sorry, Max. I don't mean your face hurt. I
not
like
that
saying
bad.
things that make you laugh.
I provide a nice house.
Yep, you sure do. And she's going to live in it forever. Up on Widow's Peak.
Thanks, the band.
All Around brings you headlines. Here we go. All right. What do I want to start with? Let's start with this. An Ohio family broke a Guinness World Record by sending their Slinky down a flight of blank number of stairs at a local stadium. How many stairs did it go down to break the Guinness World Record?
First of all, I need to see it to believe it because I think Slinky's impossible. Second of all, at a stadium.
So you didn't say the name of the stadium. I was listening, but I didn't hear
I
that.
don't think he did.
So it could be like a college stadium that goes all the way up.
Oh, I see
Like
what
it's
you're
just
saying,
one
yeah.
big bowl.
Right. Like Michigan.
Like Michigan, yeah.
112.
200.
Maxo, Zacho?
69,
250.
344.
69, Daddy.
I have a lot of questions. Like, all right, I think we've all tried a Slinky a time or two.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's boring.
I think the most number of stairs I've ever had it go down without it, stopping on itself is, I don't know, 6 or 7 maybe?
Yeah.
6, 7? Is that still a thing? You know what I mean? Somewhere in that range, 6, 7, or 8, and you're like, wow, it's working. And you just, mind's blown. According to this, the Guinness World Record, they sent it down a flight of 53 stairs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
It's impossible.
There's got to
That
be
seems like that could easily be broken.
Well, yeah, you got to find a place with a lot of stairs, I guess.
Yeah, but like Stairway to Heaven. Put it on that. See how far it goes.
but there's got to be a scientific reason why every step expends energy. How do you...
Right.
I just would love somebody to tell me calculate why it can't go forever, or why it could, or how it could, right? Like, what conditions would you need for it to literally keep going?
Good question.
I don't know. I would have guessed more than 53.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
I know,
Yes,
Pat.
gets-
He's right. It's bizarre.
He had a couple of good ones last night.
I know. I missed it last night, darn it.
He had a couple of real good ones.
A domestic dispute in Florida took a disgusting turn on Monday after cops say that a 25-year-old woman threw feces at her father because he wouldn't give her any booze from the liquor cabinet.
Well, how about a blunt?
Well, I don't know about that, but my question isn't about the booze, Pat, or the blunt. My question is, let me read this headline again.
You go ahead.
After cops say a 25-year-old woman threw feces at her father.
Yeah, Dwight's dream.
But we're all going to assume it's her own. It doesn't specify.
Yeah, it doesn't
That's
say
a good
right.
point.
Doesn't it have to be her own? It
Yeah.
doesn't say,
Smell it and then use it.
because otherwise I would say, otherwise the headline should say, grab dog poop off the lawn and do it.
That's
Yeah.
what
It just says
yeah.
through feces. It's
Yeah.
got to be her own.
It has to be.
She could be a collector.
She was so pissed she defecated and chucked it at her dad because he said, no more Seagram's gin. You know who loves Seagram's gin?
Oh my God! No one cares.
I'm going to get this right. I'm going to get this right. I want to get this right.
You have a button of it.
Okay.
Somebody said it.
Drop foot.
No.
All right, we all get one guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, God, who seems like they like Seagrams? I'm gonna say, My Little Scene Bear.
No.
The Beezer.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
The
That was-
Beezer.
The Beezer.
John
That
King.
was his thing, yeah.
Beezer
He
likes
loved those.
Seagrams.
Loved it, yeah. I don't know if he does anymore. I haven't seen him in a while. He might be in jail for all I know.
Interesting.
But he
You haven't
loved
seen
it.
The Bees?
The bees, yeah.
Today is Talk Like Yoda Day.
Come on now.
Can't do.
I believe, doesn't The Mandalorian and Grogu come out tomorrow? And the reviews are terrible.
It looks awful.
Why?
I mean,
it just
the reviews
looks
are bad.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to epically fail.
Yeah, we'll talk to Mr. Z about it tomorrow.
He passed.
I believe he has seen it. We can ask
He
him
was
about it
melting
tomorrow.
down on social media last night.
Yeah, he probably was.
Sauce, you still have your sports scores on your phone?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can you do like the Spurs Thunder game, but do it like Yoda?
Man.
I mean, you're a one-time attendee of an improv class.
Yeah.
Boom.
You can do it.
Boom.
Is it even the series Thunder did beating Spurs they did?
You just made that up, didn't you?
Is that close?
It's close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boom.
Glad I solved your pretty little game there.
It's close.
Well, kiss it.
It's a wicked game.
Great song.
All right, Sauce, I want you to write down your answers. No. This is your wheelhouse. No sarcasm. This is your wheelhouse.
Oh, okay.
I want you to write down your answers, and then the rest of us are going to guess
Hold on, let me get a notepad up.
how close you get.
Hello.
Ooh.
So we're in a
fine.
sense
Close right now.
In a sense, we're guessing as well, but I want to see how close you can get to these two numbers, Sauce.
No.
No, this is your wheel. I'm not.
He said
Let me
wheelhouse.
finish. I promise you, these are numbers you can get. This isn't doing math.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Today would have been the birthday of Jeffrey Dahmer.
Ooh.
Give me the year he was born and the year he was killed in prison. I'm convinced he's going to get the year he died in prison by either the year or he'll at most he'll be a year off.
Yeah, I was going
right?
to say within two. Yeah, for sure.
So I think
he might nail it.
He either nails it or misses it by 1 year, the year that he dies. How close do we think he's going to know the birth, though? Do we know? Does he know how old Dahmer was when he died?
Yes.
And then can he do the math and go backwards?
I bet he knows bad. Yeah, I'm going to say I'm going to say he nails them both. I'm not going to lie to you. I think he's got
Nails
these.
them both.
Yeah,
Maxo?
I think so.
I think he knows the year he died, the age he died.
So he can figure it out.
The doing the math backwards part is kind of hard to bet on, but
right.
I believe in my boy Saucy.
All right. Zach, yes or no?
Yeah, I think he's got this one, Core.
Wow. So there's a lot of confidence that you're going to get both right.
Yeah, you know a lot about this stuff.
I think you're going to get the death very, very close, if not right on. I think you're going to miss the year that he was born by like 2 or 3 years. Go for it.
What did he die in 94?
Died in 94. That is the correct answer.
Was he born in 69?
Ooh, missed it by a mile.
Oh.
Born in 1960.
Wow.
60.
You're a disappointment.
Yeah, absolute disappointment.
Yeah.
And again, I think you did really bad math there if you think about it.
Yeah, it's okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm not good at math. But you said there'd be no math.
True.
Remember we
I
met...
thought years wouldn't include math, but I did overlook the fact that technically that would be hard for you to go back.
Remember we met the guy that was hit on by him?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said it was the most terrifying thing he'd ever seen in his life.
When was that?
We were at TI.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we were at TI, and a guy that lived in Milwaukee at the time that Dahmer was doing his thing said he was at a bar, and he had the creepiest stare of all time. A guy stared at him so much that it, like, shook him.
Yeah.
And it stayed with him, like, man, that was creepy.
Yeah.
And then a couple months later, that same guy was on TV getting arrested for killing people and eating them, and that was Jeffrey Dahmer. Mm-hmm. And he said he remembered the way the guy looked at him. It was the creepiest thing he'd ever seen.
I think he told us he's never forgotten it to this day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
No one has ever looked at me like that in my life, like in a positive way, to the point where like, why is that person staring at me? Is she into me? Nope.
Oh, that lady.
But this guy looked at him so oddly that it stuck with him for a couple of months to the point where he recognized him on TV.
Yeah.
Like if you walk to the mall today and somebody stared at you too long, you might be like, that was weird. But by the time you got home, you would probably forget what that person looked like.
Yeah. Or you'd look him up on Instagram.
This guy months later was like, that's the guy.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, and you may have said this in the story, but didn't he basically say that the bartender's like, oh, it's just Jeff?
This is Jeff, yeah.
Did he say that?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Yep.
something like they're like, we know, but he pays his bar tab.
All right.
It's just Rosie.
Maxo.
Yeah, it's just Rosie.
Maxo, what year were you born?
1993.
Okay.
Maxo.
I want you to do the exact same thing we just did with Sauce, but I want you to do it with this one. So don't answer right away, because then we can talk amongst ourselves. How will Max do with the year that Notorious B.I.G. died, and he also was born on this day, May 21st, of what year? So can he get Biggie's life and death? Birth and death.
Death, yes.
Yes.
Does he know how old Biggie was when he died?
Max has faith
and Max
in me.
can do math.
I have faith in Maxo. Yes.
I think he's going to get both, because I think he knows the year, and I think he knows probably about how old he was when he died. And Max is good at math. I think he's going to get both.
I'm going to agree with you. Yep.
I think he was 25 when he died.
Do you guys want me to tell him whether or not that's right?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, keep going then.
I think he was 25 when he died in 1997. So that puts him at what, 1972?
Nailed both.
Yeah.
97 and 72.
Yep.
Way to
Well
go,
done,
Max. Well done.
Yeah, him and Tupac both were 25 when they died.
Damn, that was really good.
Both of them
25
whale.
years old.
Only 6 months apart, too.
Yep. Both of them whale.
Yeah.
I wish they were still with us today.
Oh, God, me too, man.
Dude, that was fantastic. Well done. I did not know this. Check this out. You know, we've talked in the past about killer whales. How in the wild they have never killed a human, right? Yeah. The fatalities have always been at water parks or whatever, right. Like not water parks,
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld, exactly.
Yeah.
How about this? Researchers have documented 34 cases of wild orcas offering prey or food, like fish, birds, or stingrays, offering prey to humans. And what's even crazier, according to these researchers, they didn't just drop it. They appeared to wait for a response from the humans after the offering. And then they either took it back or just left it altogether. But they have 34 cases of it's like, hey, look what I killed.
Thank you.
And then it's like, well, what do I do with this? And they wait to see what the humans do, and then they either take it back or leave.
Thank you.
Like, when people come over to my house, I don't know why, but my dog Mochi, the first thing she does is she'll go grab a toy, like a chew toy, and then run to the door and be like, look what I can do.
Yeah.
It's like, it's almost like I have this. Do you want it? And then she'll just kind of wait for you to react, and then she'll give up and just bring it back. And But I'm just like, that's essentially what these killer whales, like, bring something to the human in your mouth, show them you can do it. It's like, pretty cool, right? Like, awesome, man. What do you want me to do?
Hey, babe.
But then they don't attack you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember a couple months ago, we talked about that video of that gal going, like, okay, should be cool, because she was surrounded by a pod of orcas. And even though in the moment, if she knew that stat, that no human had ever been killed in the wild by a killer whale, you're like, well, I'm fine. They're just checking me out. But if there's 5 or 6 of you and they keep breaching, they have you surrounded, there's nowhere you can go. If they want you, they have you. How do you not just crap your pants?
Yeah, right.
Even if you're statistically going, well, they're not going to attack me.
Yeah,
they're more likely to show me a stingray and to see what I think about it. I would poop everywhere.
And then Dwight would breaststroke in the water behind you.
Why would he do that?
Why would he do that?
Because he likes turds.
He likes.
I don't know why I said that.
Yeah,
But
I mean, come on, man.
Dwight's not actually Hawk's dad.
No, you're right. That's true. And thank you for that.
Yeah. I don't know what Hawk's dad's into, but Dwight loves him.
All right, last one. This is a really random one. But this is a weird stat.
Okay.
Take the U.S. out for a second. The rest of the world has around 10,000 self-storage facilities. Chris, you've had one in the past, right?
I have
Maybe you still do.
right now, yeah.
But the rest of the world combined, 10,000 self-storage facilities.
Wow.
How many does America have?
Oh, my God. I mean, oof.
I mean, they're everywhere.
Yeah. Man.
Anybody bold enough to go first?
30,000?
30,000?
I bet it's way more than I bet there's more in a lot of cities than there are like McDonald's. You know what I mean? Like
50,000.
I bet it's like 300,000 or something like
42,069.
Blazer.
Sauce almost nailed it. 53,000. Wow. That is more than all of these Starbucks, McDonald's, and Subways combined.
that. Yeah. Jeez.
That's how many storage facilities the U.S. has.
All
Good
hoarders,
money, man. It's good money if you own them. It's real good money.
All hoarders.
Right, but that's the point. That's the point is the rest of the world doesn't care about material possessions quite as much as we do, right? I'm not saying there isn't some of that across the globe, but we are the kings of that. Is we have so much stuff. We buy so much stuff that we have so many storage facilities that it's 5 times the rest of the world combined.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, that's nuts.
That's a crazy
So much junk,
stat.
and we have so much more space.
Yeah, that's insanity.
Last one out of me.
All right.
When you guys order coffee, what size coffee do you order and approximately how many ounces is in that cup of coffee? Like when you go to Starbucks or Caribou or one of the gas stations or whatever, if you get coffee, what do you normally get?
I think
I get the large.
Yeah.
Which
you
is
have
what?
to get the large.
Is it 20?
16?
16,
16, 20?
I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Earlier this year, Dunkin' tested buckets of iced coffee at a few of their locations in New England. And tomorrow, it's going to be available nationwide.
It's available to everybody.
They cost $12.99 for a bucket, and they can be filled with iced coffees or the refreshers. They are fully customizable with varying flavors, caffeine, and sweetness. They are only having 25 buckets per store, so they're doing the like supply and demand. They're going to make it where everybody feels like they have to rush and get it. That's kind of smart. And it's unclear if it's ever going to be restocked or if it's a one-time thing. 48-ounce buckets.
Wow. Can you refill it?
Good question.
I wonder if it's like a refillable thing.
Maybe it's the bit like like if you when you do
like
those
the popcorn bucket.
where it's $13 the first time.
Yeah.
$8.99 every refill. Maybe I don't know.
I'm glad that bit's taken off though. The
What
like
bit?
popcorn bucket themes for the movie. Like
music room.
it's smart.
The St. Michael movie theater does a great business with that out there, and they make great popcorn.
But
I love good
it's like what why did the movie industry take so long to realize that there was a collectible market sitting right there?
Yeah.
Right, instead of just kids buying Star Wars toys at Target, why did it take them so long to say like we could just sell buckets that you can only get at movie theaters that are themed and they're going to sell like hotcakes?
Like the one that's rumored for Toy Story 5 is Buzz's helmet. That's sweet. When does that come out?
No.
After 4.
That's already out, Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, it comes out this summer. That'll be sweet.
Yeah.
Hugs, we got to go see that.
We will.
June 19th.
I never saw the 4th one, but man, do people seem to hate that one. Not in terms of the critics, the score's still solid, but that's the one that people seem to be bitter that it even exists, right?
I mean, the third one, and I'm not, because I think Quentin Tarantino said this, the third one is perfection.
That's what he said. He said it's a perfect
movie. It might be the greatest film ever because of how it ends. It ends perfectly. And Hawk and I saw it in the theater, and no joke, we cried for about 10
I've seen it 1,000 times too.
Every time I see it, I cry.
It's a
so
great
good.
movie.
It's a great film.
Yeah.
And again, Tarantino's obviously the king of hot takes recently, right? He just burns bridges and doesn't care. But he basically said he will never watch any Toy Story after 3 because they ended it perfectly,
It's
and they
perfect.
should never go back to the well. So that's just one man's opinion, but that's what he said.
A serial killer speakeasy is coming to Fresno, California.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
The 90-minute experience at the Palomino Event Center is described as an immersive true crime event.
Sauce, this is you.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Performances will tell the stories of infamous serial killers like Ted Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne Gacy, and Ed Gein. Each case is paired with a drink themed after the killer, including the Friendly Stranger, Apartment 213, Killer Clown, and Gein's Cauldron. Guests must be 21 or older. The Serial Killer's Speakeasy in Fresno, California.
You know, when somebody does something heinous in the news, and some people would be like, I'm not even going to say this person's name. I'm not going to glorify their name. I don't want to give them any attention for being a terrible piece of garbage.
Sure. Yeah.
You think when, like, Gacy was slicing people up and killing people and putting kids in the crawl space or whatever, that he was like, God, I hope I'm a part of that event.
Yeah.
I hope I hope they make a really cool drink for me so people order my drink the most.
Well,
Somebody came running down the hall in hell and goes, Casey, you made it. You made it, Casey. And he's like, yes.
And can you imagine the critique of the menu from Jeffrey Dahmer? He's like, that's what you put on the menu?
Dude.
Who wants mott sticks?
Yeah. Well, they do look
But
like
they're
human-
shaped like penises.
Yeah. Brilliant. Well played. Yeah, he
Human ones.
had a box of human wieners.
He sure did.
Very odd.
Yep.
Tommy's like, do they have a to-go menu? Or?
Yeah. How much can I order?
Well, what do they do with that box?
Yeah.
No. Put it in a bag. I don't want a box.
Yeah, gross. Yucky.
It's Doug.
No, Tommy prefers the bag to the
Yeah, he
box.
sure does.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
he
my.
looked it up today.
Oh, my. That's so true in so many ways.
He likes the sacks.
Hey, speaking of that, an Arizona man has been arrested for allegedly getting it on with corpses.
Come on.
Hey, it's Paul. Let the man finish the story.
I think he
Jesus, you're
finished.
judgy.
I think he finished.
No, I haven't.
No, not
That was
you.
the first sentence. Let him finish.
I'm not talking about Hawk.
31-year-old Fenris Lou.
What's it? What is it?
Fenris.
Finris.
Yeah.
Spell it again.
It's Billy
Harry Potter.
Eilish.
Smell it again?
Spell it again. Or spell it
Who are you
again.
talking to? Your phone's on.
Yeah. I'm calling your dad.
Was arrested
Fenris.
early Wednesday after using a crowbar to break into the county medical examiner's office.
He's horny.
Dear gosh.
He was allegedly caught on camera breaking.
Ah!
Oh, I'm not even going to read that.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, never mind. I'm going to delete. Just you know what he did.
All right, Sauce, you were right, but just don't jump the gun next time.
Would you let me talk first?
Oh.
Paul, you did something right. You were correct. It was gross. Your response was accurate. It was just early.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah.
No.
That guy.
Yeah.
Put him down.
Put him down.
Yeah, put him down.
There ain't nothing you can do.
No,
that
there's
guy,
no cure to that.
He likes that so much he had to break into a place to do it.
Yep.
Oh, golly ma. Anyway, good morning, everybody.
Gross.
Maxo, did you watch any of the boys?
I'm going to watch it when I get
okay.
home today. I've heard it's pretty nuts, though.
Figured you would be all over that.
That's on the menu for John Wayne Gacy at that
Yeah.
restaurant.
Yeah, it's on the menu. Yeah.
Did you like it or no, Core?
Yeah. Again, it stayed on brand. It was ridiculous and over the top and preposterous and super graphic, violent, and all that garbage.
Cory said it yesterday, but you got to watch the Pablo Torre podcast about
Oz Perlman.
You have to watch it.
It's fascinating
It's fascinating.
how he debunks basically what Oz is doing.
And when they show it, you're like, oh my God. Oh, okay. I didn't know any of that. Yeah.
And I didn't think he was doing, mind reading. I just didn't know how he did it.
Yeah,
and
then
once
put-
you see how